So, hello. I look stupid. I have just showered. But right now it's Friday. So, this will be like a weekend-ish vlog. Maybe like only Saturday. Because I'm gonna try something very different that I have not tried before. So, people are like doing, like swatching my phone time with reading time. What I am going to do is, will I watch TV shows? Yes, but basically, when I watch a TV show, I have to read. Because we all know that I usually read while doing other things. Because, you know, I can't only do one thing. So, basically, I'm watching like 17 things every day and a movie. How do I do that? I don't really know, but I have like nothing else to do. Just putting it out there, I don't do anything. And tomorrow is a pretty calm day. I have like a few things to do, but it will be the best time to do it. So, basically, like I will, after I have watched like what I am supposed to watch, I will talk a little bit about it, and then we will also talk about how many pages I was able to read during this time. So, I'm watching quite a lot of things, a lot of different things, because some of these shows are things that I don't love. I'm just rewatching them after a while just to be able to, get to them. Some of these are just because, like Apple TV, there are not a lot of good things on there, I'm gonna be honest, but I am a subscriber and I'm like, then I should watch something from that. So I watched like C, which was pretty good, let's put it that way, and then I have watched the Essex Serpent, that wasn't so good, and right now I am watching Shantaram. So, yeah. But then, I'm just gonna mention all of the ones that I am currently watching, and we will talk about it after I have read a book and watched this. So, I am watching one episode every day of Shantaram, and one episode of Alaskan Bush People, one episode of Mako Mermaids, one episode of Pretty Little Liars. Everyone has heard of Pretty Little Liars. Still really enjoying it though. And I'm watching one episode of Wizards of Waverly Place. This is sort of something that I'm just watching to rewatch it and basically get it done and start with something else. So yeah, it's okay so far, let's just say that. I'm watching 2 episodes of Violetta just because it's 80 episodes each season. I'm on season 3 and I am annoyed, really annoyed. So yeah, then I'm watching The Bad Batch, which I'm liking. Then I'm watching FBI. Then I'm also watching The Ring of Powers, the Rings of Power, just because I'm curious. I mean, beautifully shot. Let's just say that. I'm watching 2 episodes of CSI Miami, 1 episode of Chicago Med, 1 episode of Dance Academy. I am almost done with that, and it's gonna be good to be done. Then tomorrow I'm going to watch my last episode of Citrus, which I have thoughts on. Then I am watching 07 Ghost, which is an anime, and to be honest, I am subscribed to different anime platforms, where that's why I'm watching 2. And basically what I have started with, I'm starting them by A to Z, and then I'm just starting at the beginning and just working myself through it to get a lot of them done. I'm watching 1 every day. So yeah. And then the last one is Avatar: The Last Airbender. I have just started this and so far I am really liking it. That is everything that I'm watching, and I do believe that the movie I will watch is The Maze Runner. So that is going to be really fun. And one thing why I'm doing this tomorrow is because it's the first and I want to get some reading done. I have to figure out a way to listen to 2 hours of audiobook. Now, as I was saying, I do have some time in between there where I am going to do different things. I'm not going to watch like TV shows all day. I do have something from like 9-ish to 11 where I'm usually like eating and just relaxing a little. So I do believe that it will be my 2 hours then. And then from 11 to like a little bit before 2, I will watch some TV shows. And then at 2, I do have a memorial to go to on Zoom because it's not up here. It's someone I know further down south, which is like 9 hours away, and it's a long drive. And then that will probably take 30 minutes, an hour. So I will start up again at 3, watch some more, and then yeah, just figure out what I want to do next. So yeah, I'm gonna go. I will see you later. So it's Saturday. We are doing this challenge. I have finished a book already today. So that was the audiobook I was talking about. I spent 2 hours of it doing something else with this. However, I spent a little time. Yes, I was listening to an audiobook while watching something. So we basically have this thing in Norway called Kompani Lauritzen, and it's basically about this person. He has been in the military a long time ago, and he basically has different celebrities kind of come into a military camp and be trained kind of in like around like military parts like stress and a little bit like that. So it's really fun to see these celebrities basically thrown into this where the regimes are really strict, and you know, the people around the team in this military, they are really strict. I mean, they are tough, strict, but they are also fair, you know. A lot of people, they don't like them because they are just really strict, and I'm like it's probably like that in the military. Never been in there myself, but I don't think it's, yeah, just get used to it. So I have done that. So another King, I am doing this for a different challenge, so I won't talk about it here, but I did ended up giving it a 4.5. So it's for this one, which is the already been on my TBR, because this has been on my TBR before. So we're fine. I've been listening to a lot of audiobooks right now. Like, to be completely honest, I have listened to probably like 2 days. I need to listen to 2 hours every day, and I probably have listened to both today and tomorrow, just because Another King was probably around like 3.5 hours, and then I'll listen to a little bit of Death Utopia, which is one of my non-fictions. But that is also for another video, so I'm doing a lot of videos today, not today, but this month. That is for the magical readathon, just because I need to read a non-fiction there, so you will get that vlog in a few weeks. But yeah, so far we are doing really well. And then I have like, out of all of these, I can basically have 2 themed like weeks and then just read everything else. So next week we will have a romance one, just because we also have one down here. This is a romance week, and I was just like, I don't know if I can do that, until I figured out that a lot of the books that I can pick for this could be romances. So yeah, I just need to pick a physical book that I can do for this challenge that I am doing right now, where I watch, you know, TV shows and read. So I am actually really curious. I don't know what to pick yet. That's my biggest problem. I kind of want something that I can probably finish within the next 2 days, but I also know that I need to read 400 pages. So 200 today and 200 tomorrow. So it could be, you know, possibly a little like longer book, but I don't really know what I want to read. That's the biggest problem for me right now, but I'm going to figure that out. I have like a memorial to go to in like 30-ish minutes. I'm not going to it, but it's on Zoom, so just to support the family, because I obviously know that family. That was, yeah. So I don't really know what to pick. I kind of want to start with at least one of my Kindle books, just because, not because some of them are short, but because I don't want too many Kindle books that are like dwindling as time goes by. So yeah, I will probably start with one of those and then kind of see. But I also know that 2 of the Kindle books that I have can be placed into those themed vlogs for next week and the week after that. So that is something that I will consider and basically do. So yeah, let's just see where this will lead up. I don't know if I will talk like after every single thing, but I will like get a notion on how many pages I have read within like that series. So yeah, let's just get going soon, at least. I'm probably gonna eat something first though. So I have just finished Shantaram. I do believe that's the TV show. So this is basically about this fugitive who runs away from prison in Australia and basically runs away to India. So Lynn is basically living there now, and a lot of things is happening. So this is around the 50-minute mark every episode. I don't know if I'm loving this. I have to say, one thing I am liking or finding interesting is basically, you know, I can't say anything about like the culture here, but I do, if it's, you know, a great representation, I can't say, but you know, as far as I know, it's really interesting to see that part of India, you know. But basically, I have also finished the book, so 50 minutes was kind of nothing. I read Pandemonium, which is the 9th book in the Lost Tribe of the Sith. So this is for this black one, the Star Wars. So I am reading one Star Wars book a month. So that was my Star Wars for this month. So I'm just... So 3 stars. I didn't love it. I feel like this Lost Tribe of the Sith has been like middle of the road all the way. I don't find them overwhelmingly good, you know. But, you know, it's fine enough, but I can't wait to continue on, you know. It's not like a ending, because there are like other books that you follow this tribe in, and you have some comics, and yeah, it's just, this universe is really confusing, to be honest. So yeah, that's kind of what I have to say. So the first book did go pretty quickly, so I finished 2 books today, which is nuts. So right now we have read 100 pages. I need 100 pages more to finish my 200-hour mark. 200 pages mark. So what I do believe, I want to continue on with Binti Home, and then maybe take the Fall of Arthur. Meaning, if I finish all of these, I will have finished 4 books just today, which would be really, really good. And then I would also have met my page count for tomorrow. Who knows? What I am a little afraid of is that I won't be able to watch all my TV shows today. Because there are a lot, and I had a slow start today. But some of them, I have to say, I am really like skimming through them. Not all of these I am the biggest fan of. So to be honest, like the ones that comes soon now, which are especially Violetta, this is just kind of annoying me. All the characters are annoying me. So I don't know if I will like 100% watch that, or if I will just, skim through loads of it. So yeah. Right now we are going to watch Alaskan Bush People, which I find it interesting. It's an interesting story. How much of it is real, I really don't know. Some of it seems a little like out there, but I will start that, and yeah, I will also try and finish Binti Home, which is one of these. And then once I have finished Binti Home, we will talk about how much I have seen. I think that's the easiest, like finish a book and then see how many things that I watched. So yeah, I think that's the plan for Binti Home. And then we will just see, I think it's this one. So we are just going to do that, and then we will see and talk a little bit about the TV shows that I have watched while reading Binti and how I felt about that book. So it's only like 40-ish minutes later. I have just finished Alaskan Bush People. So yeah, this didn't take as long as, as it maybe would have. I am a pretty quick reader. So I finished Home, like Binti Home. Give it 3 stars. I gave this first Binti book 3 stars as well. I find them okay reads. I'm not 100%, I'm not loving them, but they are fine, So let's just, you can't see that. This is the POC over there. So we have finished 3 books today. I am really pleased already. Now, I don't know how much more I will read today, but we will see. So let's just, basically, what I just want to do is basically talk a little bit about the things that I'm watching and basically what I'm feeling about it. Just because I just like to talk about this. We all know that. So Alaskan Bush People, I just talked about. It's fine. I am interested. I don't know how much of this is like 100% real. I don't know. So then I am also watching Mako Mermaids, and this is basically kind of set in the same world as H2O, just add water. I'm not loving this. To be honest, I'm not loving Mako Mermaids. It's okay, but It's not like a new favorite thing that I am going to rewatch ever again. It's fine. Then I am watching Pretty Little Liars. I used to love this when I was young. I find it fine. I'm liking it. It's not a new favorite thing. But overall, it's a good show. It's not a show that I will rewatch over and over and over again just because I know how it goes, and yeah, it's just fine to be, yeah. Then I'm watching Wizards of Waverly Place, and I have to say I love the first two seasons, and one of the couples, like Alex and Mason, I'm really loving them like the first time they are together. Now in the third season, I'm just finding it a little insufferable at times, to be completely honest. Caitlin McKillop, is that her name? I do believe it. She does like a lot of Disney stuff, and she basically talked about Alex and Mason's relationship, and I 100% agree with what she says. And yeah, it's like one of Disney's favorite couple, and I'm liking them to a degree, but I'm just finding them sometimes a little insufferable. So then we have Violetta, and I watched the first like 1.5 season when it went on TV as it was released, and then I stopped, and now I think I am a little too old to really like this TV show, just because I just am not loving it. I'm just watching it to kind of know what will happen, but yeah. Then we have The Bad Batch, and I'm liking it. It's good, but it's not something that I am going to rewatch, but I am watching them as they are released because they are good. Now I'm watching FBI, and I'm liking it. It's not like a favorite TV show, crime show, but I'm liking it, Then I'm watching Rings of Power, and I have to say, it's good. Now, of course, you can be really nitpicky, and yes, there are things that are like that is maybe not, I mean, it's not something that you see in the Silmarillion or, the Tolkien universe, basically, would have happened, because in the books it's said to be something completely different. But I mean, it's a good TV show, and I have to say that I'm just thinking that for like this Rings of Power, Lord of the Rings, I'm just thinking that yes, the books are better, but I think that it's good adaptation. I just think that if people don't want to read the books, I think that they are fine if you don't want to read the books. I mean, they are slow fantasy books, and not everyone is about that. And I think that yes, things are changed in it, but I just think that if you like Lord of the Rings movies, I think that this will be like if you stretch it a little, I just think that it's like a decent one to basically see that, like, how things were, like, I don't know, over 3,000 years ago. So yeah, I'm liking it. It's really stunning, the scenery. It's like, yeah. Then I'm watching CSI Miami, and I'm really liking this. I mean, it's a good show, and yeah, overall I am really, really loving this, and I Then I'm watching Chicago Med, and I'm really liking it. Yes, I will eventually watch Grey's Anatomy. I'm just need to like finish some of these. I do know that I don't know if it's this month or next month. I will start watching Grey's Anatomy, and yeah, never watched that before. Let's just say that. Then I'm watching Dance Academy, and I'm liking it. But it's not like a new favorite thing. It's fine, you know. And I am going to watch the movie and be done with it. I do remember that I stopped watching after a sad scene in season 2. I just stopped. I have not watched these last that I am currently watching, and yeah, I'm liking them so far. Then I'm watching Citrus, and this is one that is kind of heartwarming but also sad, and in the beginning really annoying, because there are definitely like things that happens without consent, and it's not good in the beginning. Now it's fine. Then I'm watching O2 Ghost, and not O2, 07 Ghost, and this is really interesting anime. It's something I have not watched something like this in a while. I really like animes, and this is a really good one. Really interesting. Then I'm watching Avatar: The Last Airbender, and I am really loving this. Like, a lot. So yeah, and then I'm watching a movie every day. I will watch 365 movies, and I mean the reason is that I just want to. I'm just wanting to do that. So yeah. Now I'm gonna take a break. I have a headache, and I'm just going to watch a few TV shows without reading. I mean, I said that I was going to read like when I was watching TV shows, but I started really late, and I just need a little reading break. I do believe that I want to do this challenge again once I am moved downstairs, and maybe I'm not watching like 17 TV shows, and I'm not like not loving every single one of them. Like, yeah. But hopefully, once I move downstairs, it will be easier for me to do challenges like this, and I am really hoping that I will be able to do that. So I'm just gonna leave you here, and I will wrap up if I read anything more. Today I will wrap that up tomorrow, just because I mean, I need to do a little reading tomorrow as well. But I mean, if I finish another book today, I might not have to. I mean, I actually might not have to, because both of these were over 100 pages, and that one was, I think I have listened to 4 hours, meaning I am kind of done with both today and tomorrow. So that's, I mean, we are kind of fine, but we'll just have to see, and I will talk to you tomorrow. So it's actually still Saturday. I did some more reading. I read like over 500 pages today, physically, and then 4 hours on audio. So I would consider this really a win. Now I have been watching some TV without reading, because I just needed it. Basically, I switched things around. So I basically finished Dance Academy, and then watched Dance Academy the movie, which by the way made me cry. So yeah. But while doing some other watching, I basically got to The Fall of Arthur by J.R.R. Tolkien, and this is a poetry. I give it 3 stars. It was fine, okay. It wasn't like bad. I was intrigued enough to, you know, continue on reading, but it wasn't like a favorite new thing. So This one is for a GoodReads winner over here. We're going to take that off the board. So, there we go. I've finished 5 books today. Wait, I have finished? Yeah, because I finished the novella in the Binti series. So it's not counting here. Basically, haven't counted it kind of anywhere. So, yeah. Let's just say that it is nuts how much I have read. So basically, I have hardback hoarders, book tracker for 2023, and I love the yearly and the monthly chart, especially since you have like January 21 books. The average rating was a 3.73. February 32 with an average rating of 4.05. In March, 25 books with an average of 3.86. And in April now, 5 books, average rating 3.3. So I'm just really loving to see how many books have I read, how many pages have I read, hours listened, my average rating, how many books have I acquired that month. Especially with watching how many books I have read. How many library books? I don't usually have a lot of library books. How many rereads have I done that month? How many DNFs have I had? I still haven't gotten any, even though I have been really close to quitting some of these. How many series have I started? A whole lot. How many diverse reads have I had? So one thing I'm liking is I want to read more diversely, and I know that I at least need to have one in here. So March was a pretty bad diverse reading month. So yeah, and then you have the source, especially since book acquired. I need to have the physical on at least that number. So in January I failed. So yeah. And then we have the format, the audience, the ratings, and the genres. And then you have the yearly chart, which is like a lot. But I have read 3 contemporaries, 5 dystopians, 20 fantasies, 5 historical, 3 horror, 2 memoirs, 6 mysteries, 8 non-fictions, 2 paranormal, 3 poetry, 14 romances, 10 sci-fis, and 2 thrillers. And my ratings, I have had 2 1-stars, 1 1.5, 1 2-star, 3 2.5, 16 3-stars, 6 3.5, 12 4-stars, 13 4.5, and 18 5-stars, and 11 that is not rated. That is like the non-fiction and other things that I feel like I can't rate. And my average is actually 3.86. So I feel like the amount of books I read go up and my average rating really goes down. So, and then I just love this. I read 60 adult books, 8 new adult, and 15 YA books. So we are really seeing what my favorite, audience is adult books. And then, type of publications. I read 10 indie books, 17 self-published, and 56 traditional. So I'm really trying to, choose some indie or self-published ones. So we also have part of a series. I have read 47 books that are part of a series, so that's a lot. And then I have read 30 standalones and 6 have been companions. So I'm just trying to always kind of keep this in mind. So it's I am really loving to have this tracker, and I have been so good at filling it in since I have my computer like here. It's so much easier for me to fill it in, and I am loving it. So I actually think I am going to end the vlog here because I doubt that I will read anything else today. And you know, I have finished my goal for both today and tomorrow, so I don't think I am going to read a lot tomorrow. I think I am still going to try and at least listen to a little bit of an audiobook and maybe do some reading. Not a lot though, just because Sundays I feel like are my chill days. Like that is going to be my chill day, and I can't wait. I just feel like I need a chill day, even though I have been chilling all this week. Except today. Today I think is the first day I have been like picking up a book. But I'm not in a slump. I'm just haven't picked up something because I feel like when I have a full TBR, I'm reading more because I want to finish the board. So, you know, finishing 4 books today from this list is great. And next week, you will have a romance week. So I will do the romance week, and I have also, you know, seen from my list which one of these are romances, and then I also think I am going to have a paranormal and fantasy week, like fantasy romance week, because I do have some of those. So next week, I have Rhythm Troll American, Want to Watch Outside, A Deal with the Devil, After the Fall, The Spanish Love Deception, Not My Type, and A Folk Love Story, who is a romance. And that is really, really good, you know, that I have this many to pick from. I also have Make a Scene, which is for my next TBR co that I am doing. So I just feel like next week will be great. So you will see that, you know, next week, obviously. And then after this vlog, I think you will get the TBR code that I just finished this week too. So yeah, I'm trying to, you know, update twice a week. So yeah. And then one thing that I really need to focus on is my Aurelian Path, just so I am able to get those done. So that vlog will be out in like 2 weeks, I think. So yeah, but this vlog is probably long enough, so I am going to go. I hope you like this vlog, and I will see you next time for another one. Bye!